There we go, 68 defense coming in. Ooh, and 83 combat too. So in 2 defense levels, we can wear Barrow's armor, and then 2 combat levels, we can use Neve. Good level. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break from this task. It actually takes forever to kill like these level 108, whatever level they are, elf task. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys real quick how many elf crystals. I know I was talking to you all like why I'm killing them here because they drop the teleport crystals. This isn't my first inventory, so I'm going to go in here and show you all these crystals. So let's do no, it's crystal. Yep. 11 of those, they hold 3 charges each, so that's 33 teleports right there, not including this one. So after this task is done, charge these all up. That's just a ton of farm runs or whatever I need to be here for. Heart clues, whatever it is. But yeah, nice task going down. Alright, next chest, we get some runes. And racks, of course. Okay, chest number 20 coming in. Same as usual, same as usual. And chest number 21 coming in. Same as usual, yeah. Okay, I've actually lost count again, but I think it's chest number 22 or something like that. Let's see what we get. Yeah. And chest number 23. We needed some death runes, that's okay. And next chest. Wow, that's pretty bad. Okay, and chest number 24 coming in. Bunch of nothing, man. Okay, well, I took a fairy ring to Canifus as usual, man, and I see this ninja imply, man. It's trolling me right now. It was literally right at the ring, but I decided I'm just gonna keep the net and jar on me like at all times now, because I always come by here, and I can see it now. There's gonna be like a dragon impling that's gonna do the same thing, and I'm not gonna be able to get it. Oh, is it flying towards me? Come here, come here. Yes, yes, no. I swear, man. I swear, there's such trolls on it. Get it! Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, we failed! We failed! We failed! We're failing again, man. Just catch it. There we go. There's the loot. Alright, let's drop a lobster. And weapon poisons. Probably one of the most useless items, but hey, we caught it. It didn't get the troll in, so there we go. Yeah, let's get off with chest number 26, I want to say. Okay, I needed death runes, so that's okay. That's okay. And the next chest coming in. Give me that spear. And close to a spear, same color, I guess. But not what I want. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm actually working on my lunar diplomacy goal as far as crafting goes. I'm actually at the charter ship place right now, and I actually have plenty, or not enough sand. Obviously, I have about 458 sand in the bank right now, and soda ash is running a little behind that. I'm only at like 150. So I'm here at the charter ships buying all the soda ash, sand, and seaweed I can get. And I'm just going to go ahead and cook all the seaweed I have here so I can basically work on crafting, because at my level, as far as crafting is concerned, I need to be making glass items, in my case making glass orbs, so later I can actually make battle stabs with those glass orbs when we make them into air orbs. So I'm probably just going to be doing this for a little bit until, you know, I just get absolutely exhausted of buying things here. And probably while I'm also doing this, I'm just buying pineapples at the charter ship so I can use those for farm runs too, as far as super compass goes. But yeah, slowly and gradually I'm going to be working towards 61 crafting. And other than that, I haven't really decided how I'm going to do mining. Probably the most efficient way and the smartest way to do it is motherlode mine to 61. I did that on red like forever back and I hated it, but it's just something I'll have to get done. So we'll look into that. But as far as crafting goes, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, guys, so after a bunch of buying soda ash and seaweed later, I'll buy some pineapples too, but I probably have like over like 1,200 now, so I'm kind of like set on those. The only reason I buy those is so I can actually make super compost for farming, but I think I have plenty enough now to last me basically until I get fertile soil from the lunar magic spell. But yeah, I'm actually going to check right now what is my current, basically how much items I have. So if I go to my resource tab, 277 plus, actually I'm going to pull up a calculator real quick. Okay, so we got, let's put this here. Okay, 277 plus how much seaweed? 446. That's going to give us, oh yeah, so we basically surpassed the amount of sand we have. That's actually good because sand is so much easier for me to obtain. Because sand, I can either, one, get 40 from Bert daily because I've done hand in the sand, or I can actually buy my own buckets and just use them on the sand pit, which would probably be a lot faster than charter ships because literally everyone is buying them. So That's something to look into, but I'm going to go ahead and use these on the furnace, get them all into soda ash, and then we can make it some molten glass. Okay guys, so I actually just finished cooking all my seaweed and made it into soda ash, so now I do need to kind of balance these out a little more, but it's a lot easier, like I said, to get buckets of sand, so balancing those out will be easy. But man, I cannot wait to get super glass make from the lunar spellbook. You literally get to skip the entire, cooking seaweed into soda ash process, and it makes the sand and seaweed straight into molten glass, man. That's gonna be nice. But yeah, let's go make some molten glass, and we can get some crafting XP. I know I'm gonna have to do some more charter ships later, but it's a start. It's a start. And 51 mining coming in, guys. So as you all know, alongside 61 crafting, I also need 60 mining as a prerequisite for lunar diplomacy. So you all will probably learn to know that mining is probably one of my most hated skills. Even if Motherlode Mine is slightly more AFK than other methods, this skill literally just... I don't know what it is about it. It just kills me. So, 51 to 60 will be hard. But doing it at Motherlode Mine, I'm thinking is the smartest way, just because of all the coal, and at 55, mithril, because I'm thinking way ahead if I need to train smithing in the future. That's a pretty difficult skill to like train as an Iron Man, so I'm gonna want all that coal and all that extra resources that I get from 51 to 60. Not to mention, while I'm here, I actually am working towards the Prospector outfit, which I know is a achievement diary requirement. I think it's for the hard diaries back when I did it on Red. So that'll be nice to have at least somewhat some of that done. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to, bite the bullet and get some of these get some of these bullets done. Because that's what it feels like, man. But let's do some mining, man. Let's get some levels. Hey guys, welcome back. So right now I'm actually working on getting my buckets and sand and soda ash kind of like as close to each other as possible. I did go ahead and cook down all the seaweed that I got from the charter ships, and that came out to be about 1,200 soda ash. So I'm trying to balance those two out before I go to make them into molten glass. So how I'm doing that is I'm basically taking the leftover buckets I have from farming, and I'm gonna go over to the Entrana sand pit, and I'm just gonna use them on the sand pit. Once all those are up, it should be pretty close. It's gonna be a little over 1,000, so we'll have over 1,000 molten glass to work with, and that's a pretty good start for crafting. As far as crafting goes, it's mainly just gonna be glass orbs from here on out. I might get some XP for bowstrings too, because I am running low again on cash for miscellanea, and obviously I'm gonna want to fletch and alch some bows so I can get it like another cash stack going, so I can maintain it. So that's probably what I'll do. So that might be some good crafting XP from bowstrings, but for the most part, I think it's going to be from the glass orbs that we're making. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, so nice progress. This XP actually isn't too bad, just making the molten glass itself. Like, I have a little over 1,000 soda ash and buckets of sand in the bank, so once we actually make all those, that'll be a little over 20k crafting XP before we even start making glass items, so that's nice. That might get us a couple levels actually, so 1,000 actually gets some pretty good XP. Okay guys, so I just now realized something, right? So prior to the Edgeville furnace, the Ghosts Ahoy furnace, which I'm using right now, was the closest furnace to a bank in the game. However, I think all you have to do is the Easy Varrock achievement diaries to be able to use that furnace, which is now extremely close to a bank. And they also made it like so, like the side of the bank that you exit out of is really close to the furnace, so you don't have to walk all the way around. So I'm going to look into that real quick, because that could potentially make this a lot easier and a lot faster, so I'm going to look into that. And I know I can definitely do the Varrock Easy diaries, maybe even close to the mediums, so we'll see what happens. Let's go look into it. No way, you actually don't even have to do the achievement diaries to be able to use the furnace. The only thing is when you do the achievement diaries, it just gives you benefits, like you get like a 50% chance of smelting 2 bars at once or anything. But with molten glass, it doesn't really affect me at all, so there we go. We didn't have to do any work. Glad I found this out. There we go. 53 crafting coming in. So this is probably only about halfway of the buckets of sand and soda ash that we actually have. So we're probably actually going to be able to get like somewhat decently into to level 54. But once we actually start making all the molten glass into orbs, that's when the real XP is coming in. So nice. I honestly cannot wait to get super glass make though, because you literally, using that spell, I think it's 77 magic or somewhere on there. It's a lunar spell that basically you get to skip this entire step of making molten glass through sand and soda ash, what you do is you can get buckets of sand and seaweed, cast that spell, and it completely ignores that it's seaweed, and it goes straight to molten glass. And I think the yield turns out to be more because of that spell. So I honestly cannot wait to get that, man. But yeah, 8 levels to the big 6-1, and then all we need to do is 60 mining for lunar diplomacy. And yeah, man, I cannot wait to get lunars unlocked. Okay, so after a bit of time, we finally got all the molten glass finished. So that finishes off all that. We still have like 140 surplus soda ash, but I'm going to go ahead and pull over the molten glass that we just made. So go at 1,044 of those. I'm going to move those over here. Nice. So that's going to be 1,044 more air orbs, and I don't remember how much XP you get per orb. It's like 50 something, but I'll find out. But yeah, that's a nice crafted XP. So let's go ahead and knock these out. Hey, there's another crafting level coming in pretty shortly after we started making the molten glass. It's a lot better XP, so nice. Let's keep going. Yeah, 55 crafting. I can now make a Slayer helm without having to boost, even though we don't really have to. Ooh, and cat dragonstones, nice. Them glories. Yay, 56 crafting coming in. This skill is actually really hard to train at this level, especially on an Iron Man, because you can't just do as much. Like you have to go through so much just to get all the materials. You have to go buy all the stuff for the charter ships. Then you gotta, if you don't get all the soda ash you need to buy seaweed, and then go make that into soda ash before you can even do the buckets of sand. And sometimes you don't have enough buckets of sand, so you gotta go make some more at the sand pits, and it's just a lot of work, man. And then once you even got the materials, you gotta make the molten glass, then make them into orbs, man. So getting lunar requirements, at least 61 crafting is actually probably one of the more challenging tasks that I've had on here so far, as far as skilling goes. Besides 8,300, that was probably been the hardest grind for a skill that's been so far. But yeah, with the remainder molten glass I have left, I should probably get somewhere close to 57, but not quite there. So we got some nice levels coming out. I'd probably say I need another like 1,500 molten glass just to get to 61 on top of that, because let's see, because like I said before, I'm going to be doing some bowstrings too with fletchings, so that'll be, some XP, but hopefully we can knock this 61 out soon. This is literally the last amount of molten glass I have, and I think it's going to be the last 2 or 3. It's literally going to be just snaking the level, man. Oh, I can't believe we got it. Nice, 57 crafting coming in. So that means we can now make green dragonhide van braces. Now, I have been tempted to actually try this crafting method, right? Just like killing my own green dragons and making them. That's something to think about, but no, this is actually really nice, because this gives us a lot of glass orbs in the future for when we make our own like air battle staffs and stuff for crafting. And when we do make air battle staffs, that's just a ton of money coming in through Elk. So good level coming in, 57 crafting, so that means 4 to go to the lunar requirement. So now that crafting is done, we got all the soda ash, well, most of the soda ash used up. I'm going to go back to mining, probably get 2 more levels, and probably loot some miscellanea. Well, this is a rare sight. So in one inventory of pay dirt, I'm going to get an uncut emerald, diamond, and ruby. Typically, I'd never get any, so yeah, that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, 55 mining coming in. There we go. Okay, so now we can add mithril, and we're also halfway, well, actually not halfway in XP, but halfway from 50 to 60 as term as levels for lunar diplomacy. So now that that's done, I'm going to take a little break from mining, and I think I'm going to head over and claim the miscellanea loot. Okay, guys, so if you're wondering, this is kind of like the aftermath of the 50 to 55 mining. We're at 805 coal, we got 209 gold ore, and we're at 200, man, I can't talk today, 23 gold nuggets, 203 gold nuggets. I could buy a full prospector, but yeah, that's a decent amount of gold nuggets to start. Like I said before, we need gold nuggets to get the prospector outfit in the future for an achievement die requirement, so that's nice to be getting that out of the way. But now that I'm going to take a break from mining, let's go collect the miscellanea loot and see what we get. Alright, so here goes the resources since last week, and there we go. Not bad. It's not as much as it was last week, simply because the money I know ran out. It was like 350k by the time last week, so it used up about probably all of that. It could have used a little more, but that's okay. 30 Harlanders, that's good. Those will go into energy potions. Avantos are always awesome, because eventually we're going to make a ton of super energy potions. Let's see what else. Irrits are good for what we're training herbal with right now. Raynar seed's good. Raynar weeds are also amazing prayer potions, obviously. Maple logs always good. Fire making, fletching, whatever we want to use, and the tree seeds are always going to be nice too. So that's a decent yield. So prioritizing this week, I think once we actually get the lunar requirements done, so 61 mining, or no, 60 crafting, 61 crafting. Once we do that, then I can actually prioritize making money. So like chopping yew logs, making them into yew longbows, and then alking them, or somewhere, some money making method like that, so we can sustain miscellanea on a weekly basis. So yeah, that's a decent yield for not having like the full, cash stack, but not too bad. Okay guys, welcome back. So last thing before I conclude the video, I thought you all might want to see how my herblore tab's looking. So while I've been doing like the lunar diplomacy requirements, I have kind of been passively doing farming. By doing the ear seeds that I have. I only have 11 left, so literally like 3 farming runs, and those will all be done. But we're coming up on 256 irits, so coming up on 300. That's going to be a lot of super attack potions, which in turn is just going to give me a ton of herblore XP. And I like to use super attack potions when I do Slayer, because when I use a Dragon Battle Axe special attack, that drains your attack and defense. Defense I can cope with, but attack I like to have my accuracy, right? So that's nice to have. And that's just going to be, I'm more excited for the herblore XP, honestly, because as soon as we hit 52, which I'm hoping this will get me to, I can then clean all the Avantos that we get from either miscellanea or farming, because I do have a lot of those seeds too to plant. That's a good like 10 plus farm runs right there. And once I do that, that's just going to make questing so much easier, because if you can just constantly run and don't have to walk, quests can just be so much more tolerable. Other than that, I do have, I just made some unfinished Raynar potions, and later I'll just collect some snape grass and make those into prayer potions, for barrows or whatever I would do. But anyways, guys, I'm going to conclude the video here. I hope you all enjoyed this one as usual, and if you watched this far in the video, you all are awesome. I appreciate that. Other than that, I will see you all in the next video. I'm sorry this video took a little while longer to get out. I try to upload at least 2 progress videos a week, but school kind of was just extremely busy this week. But I didn't want to use that as an excuse, so I put out this video today. So hope you all enjoyed this one. I will see you all next time, and you all have a good one.